Hi, second graders. Happy Friday. I'm sure you're all excited to be on break next week. Hope you all have a great week off. So we're going to do a number talk today. The first one we're going to do is we're going to work on some subtraction within 100. We're looking at the problem 87 minus 40. So go ahead and share with me what your thinking is, or share with someone around you what your thinking is. Think if you agree with the strategies that are shared. So Patrick shared a strategy with me. He thought that the answer to this was 47, or the difference was 47. So now his strategy was to take 80 and subtract 40, which gave him a difference of 40. He then went ahead and added 7 more back in and got a difference of 47. My strategy would be a little different. I was thinking about these numbers on my open number line. If I'm starting at 87, I was thinking I can subtract 10 to get me to 77, subtract another 10 to get me to 67, a third 10 to get me to 57, and a fourth 10 to get me to 47. So I actually got the same difference that Patrick did. When I subtracted my tens, think about why I subtracted 4 tens. We know that 40 is 4 groups of 10. So you can just start at the 87 and just count backwards by tens as well. Hopefully you guys had a different strategy that you can share with someone around you. Okay, now we're going to try a second problem. We're going to look at the problem 87 minus 44. So again, pause, think about it, share your thinking with someone around you, and then you can see if you have a similar strategy to Patrick or I. All right, Patrick, do you know what this difference would be?
43.
He's back in the room now. Okay, 43. All right, Patrick, what was your strategy?
87 minus 40 is 47 minus 4.
Okay, so 87 minus 40, you said was 47, but we didn't just take away 40. You said we had to take away 4 more than that. So what is 47 minus 4? 43. Okay, so he decided to use the problem we had just done and then build off of that. What I was thinking is, again, I was thinking more in terms of my jumps. If I did my number line again and started at 87, remember we can also do larger jumps on the open number line. If I already know that 87 minus 40 gets me to 47, I just have to do 4 more jumps here. 2, 3, 4, which would be 46, 45, 44, and 43, which is really the same strategy Patrick just did, only I put it on the number line. I'd be curious to hear if anybody had a different thought. You can always send me an email with your different thoughts. And I hope you guys have a great spring break. Bye.
What I want you to do is pause the video and think about what 27 minus 1 is, and then think about what 27 minus 10 is. All right, you might have found it pretty straightforward, but I want to think about it in terms of place value. So let's focus on 27. So 27, I have 2 in the tens place, so that 2 means 2 tens, and we see them here, 2 groups of 10. And then we have 7 in the ones place, and we see those 7 ones right over here. Now I'm going to subtract 1. I'm subtracting 1 is another way to think about it, because this is in the ones place here. So I'm going to take away 1. So let's just take away 1 like that. And then what am I left with? Well, I still have my 2 tens, so I could put a 2 in the tens place. So I still have a 2 in the tens place. And now how many ones do I have? Well, I used to have 7. I took 1 away. Now I have 6 ones. So now I have 6 ones. So 2 tens and 6 ones, well, we call that 26. Now let's think about 27 minus 10. So once again, this is 27, 2 tens and 7 ones. And now we're not going to take away any ones, but we're going to take away 1 10. Let's just remind ourselves. A 10 is literally 110. I know that sounds like I'm saying the same thing over and over again, but I really want you to appreciate the place value. This is the tens place, and I have a 1 there. So I'm going to take away 1, 10, and 0 ones. So let's take away that 10. So let's take away, maybe I'll take this one away. I'll do it in a color that's easier to see. So I could take that away, and then what am I left with? How many 10s am I left with? Well, now I only have one full group of 10. So I have 1, 10. So that's the tens place right over there. And how many ones do I have? Well, I still have 7 ones. So I still have 7 in the ones place. So 27 minus 10 is 110 and 7 ones, or 17. And another way that you could think about it, and this might be the way that you did it when I first asked you to do it, hey, if I'm taking away a 1, I'm going to reduce my ones place by 1. So I go from 27 to 26. But if I'm taking away a 10, then my tens place is going to go down by 1. So I go from a 2 in the tens place to a 1 in the tens place. I go from 27 to 17. The ones place didn't change.